Today we're doing an energy healing for the worries that come up when you're thinking about dating after going through a toxic relationship. So these are the things that when you start to think about dating, you go, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if it's going to go well. I don't know if I'm going to find someone. That's what we're going to be clearing on today. All that you need to do to receive this energy healing today is sit back, relax, and either ask to receive all of the healing that you need in this video. You can use your intention. You can say, I claim this healing now. I receive this healing now. And as we go along in the healing, if you're noticing something that feels really relevant to you, you can also ask specifically at that point to receive that energy healing. So you can say that out loud as we go along here or right now, or you can say it to yourself in your head. So I'm connected to you who's watching this video right now, all of you who will be watching this video in the future. And I'm asking your subconscious, what's the most important things that we need to clear today so that you can go into dating feeling more hopeful, feeling optimistic, and confident that you can find real healthy love. So we're gonna start by clearing some shame. So I'm hearing from your subconscious that there's some shame around what you went through. There's some shame in getting into a toxic relationship. Maybe you've gone through a divorce and there's some shame around that. So we're asking for that to be released right now. And we can address this consciously too. There is nothing to be ashamed about if you have gone through a toxic relationship. Usually there are many reasons why we get into those relationships, and they often have to do with what we went through in childhood. So I'm going to also clear any shame from childhood that is showing up now when you're starting to think about dating. We're going to ask for that to be released as well. So here we go. Oh, and I forgot to mention, so this video is not meant to be watched just once. So every time that you watch this energy healing, you're going to receive a different energy healing. You're going to get a deeper layer of what you're going through. So watch this as often as you feel called to. Okay, so the next thing we're going to clear are the beliefs that you're carrying around that are fueling some of those worries. So one of the first beliefs we're going to clear is that we don't deserve love. And we're going to clear the underlying causes for that too. We're going to ask for whatever caused that belief to form, that we don't deserve love for whatever reason. We're asking those to be released. There we go. And then we're going to clear that belief that we don't deserve love. Let's release that. And let's replace that belief. I'm gonna ask your subconscious what we can replace that with, but if something specific comes to you, just say that out loud or say that to yourself. We're gonna install that belief, but let's just replace it generally with I deserve love. I am worthy of love. Let's install that into your system now. And there we go. So the next negative belief we're gonna clear is this idea that if we put ourselves out there and we start dating again, people will hurt us, leave us, abandon us. So again, we're going to clear the underlying causes for that. And that may have been from your previous relationship. Maybe it's from a childhood experience you had, but we're going to clear anything that caused those particular beliefs to form. Doing that now. And then we're going to ask for any beliefs that are like that. The belief that people are going to hurt us, leave us, or abandon us. We're asking for those to release right now, dissolve, dismantle. And we're going to replace that. Again, if you have a specific belief that you'd like to replace that with, you can say that now. Say that out loud or in your head. But generally, we can replace that with I have healthy, loving connections. I have healthy, loving relationships. I experience loyalty, kindness, connection, love. We're replacing that right now. So the next thing we're going to clear is another belief that's very common that fuels some of these worries that I'm speaking of, is the belief that people will find us lacking. So if we put ourselves out there, somehow people are going to perceive us as not being enough or lacking in some way. So we're clearing any underlying causes for that. Again, maybe it's from your past relationship, maybe it's from a previous relationship to that, maybe it's from childhood, whatever the underlying cause is, we're asking for that to be released right now. And there might be a lot of layers to this. So when I ask for these energies to be released, this is something that might run for a day. It might take 5 days, it might take 10 days, but it's going to run, it's going to clear until all of those underlying causes are released. And so at that point, we're going to ask for this belief that people will somehow find us lacking or not enough. We're asking for that to be released. So here we go. So what your subconscious is showing me, the next thing we need to clear is conditioning that you've picked up on from others. It could be from your family, from society, from friends, even from past partners, that there is something wrong with you because you have either gone through a divorce or a breakup. We're going to clear any conditioning around that. Maybe it's from church, maybe it's religious groups. So we're releasing all of these energies that are making you feel like you're not normal or that there's something wrong with you in some way. So we're doing that right now. And the next layer that's coming up is there's some grief to clear here. So a lot of times when we're carrying around grief from our past, that makes it difficult to feel optimistic and hopeful about putting ourselves out there again and finding healthy love. So we're going to clear any layers of grief that are holding you back from feeling hopeful, positive, optimistic, excited to date again. Clearing those layers of grief right now. And I'm hearing there's a bunch of them. So we're going to ask for all of the layers that need to be released for that to happen. There it goes. Now we're also going to clear some embarrassment. It's similar to shame, but embarrassment is kind of its own unique energy. And sometimes, again, when we've gone through difficult relationships or we've gotten divorced, we can feel this sense of embarrassment, like there's something to hide about our past. And so we're going to clear all of that because there's nothing you need to hide. There's nothing to judge yourself about. So we're clearing any layers of embarrassment. Maybe that things didn't work out. We're asking for that to be released. Good, good. And we're also going to clear some layers of abandonment. So I'm hearing abandonment is one of the energies that's making it hard to feel hopeful, hard to feel confident that you can put yourself out there again. And I'm hearing it's making it hard to trust. So we're asking for any layers of abandonment to be cleared right now. You're doing great. So the next thing we're going to release are heart walls. Those are energies that we put up around our heart when we're going through something very painful, when we're going through something scary, especially a relationship. We put up walls so that we can kind of like numb out and be able to stay in the relationship. And they serve us for when we're in something like that. But once we're out of that relationship, those walls tend to stay up and they kind of block our own feelings of love and connection and our ability to feel connected to other people. So we're going to ask for any heart walls that are no longer serving you, that are no longer needed, to come down right now, to clear, dissolve, dismantle, and any underlying causes for those heart walls to be there. So any reasons why those walls formed in the first place, we're asking for those to come down. And we're also going to clear another kind of wall. This is like an energetic wall that we place around our whole body. So it's not just the heart. Sometimes we put those walls around our whole body, again, in order for feeling protected, to feel protected. So we're asking for any underlying causes for those walls being there. We're asking for them to release right now. And then we're going to gently dissolve those walls. Bring those walls down. Any that are no longer needed. If you still need them, those will stay. But any that you don't need anymore, we're going to ask for those to be released. And at this point, we've cleared a lot of the worries and the negative beliefs. So if there's any other positive beliefs that you would like to install, you can say that out loud. You can say it to yourself. I'm going to ask for those to be installed right now. And these can be things like, I am lovable, I'm beautiful, smart, intelligent, I have amazing, healthy relationships, whatever you feel called to. Okay, so another layer of worry that comes up, another layer of negative belief, is that we will never find love, that people won't want us. So we're going to ask for any underlying causes for those beliefs to be cleared, whether it's layers of unworthiness, shame, worthlessness sometimes comes up too. So we're asking for those to be released. And for any negative beliefs that are similar to that we'll never find love, that people won't want us. And your systems are showing me that there's some karmic elements to this, meaning there's some other influences. We could say from other lifetimes, from other dimensions, past, present, future. So there's some bleed through, we can say, from those other experiences, other dimensions. So we're going to ask for any karmic patterns related to those beliefs. We're going to ask for those to dissolve, dismantle, release for you, so that you can feel chosen, worthy of love, wanted, desired. We're asking for that to come in for you. And now we're going to clear some energetic cords with your exes. So I'm hearing that some of your exes are particularly difficult people, and you're picking up on some of their negativity and feeling like you're not going to be able to find this partner that you're looking for. So we're pulling all of your energy back from those connections. We're sending their energy back. And we dissolve those cords with unconditional love. So again, we're clearing any other underlying reasons for those cords being there that are no longer serving you. We're asking for that to release so that you can be completely free of your exes and be able to move forward. All right, we're almost done here. So one of the last things we're going to do is we're going to place you on what I call your universal timeline. That's your highest and best possible outcome for you in this lifetime. So before we do that, we'll fold in any non-beneficial timelines that you were on before we did some releasing today. So maybe we cleared some release, maybe we cleared an energy that had you on a certain timeline where love did not happen for you. So we're folding that in. And we're placing you on, again, that universal timeline. And that is a timeline that is filled with the light of hope, possibilities, openness to love. So we're just doing that now, releasing anything that prevents you from being fully on that timeline. Beautiful. And now, just at the end here, we're going to ask that you're grounded. We're going to connect you to the earth here. We're going to ask that you're embodied and that your systems rebalance as they need to during this processing. Now, this energy healing will unfold. Your system is saying over an average of about 5 days. For some of you, it could be shorter. For some of you, it could be longer, but about 5 days. And so during these next 5 days, you may feel some emotional ups and downs. That's the energy moving through you. There shouldn't be any processing. I asked for there to be no processing. But as we release the old layers, a new layer might come up. And that's very normal in this process. Just ride that wave. I recommend resting when you need to, because sometimes moving all this energy through does create some fatigue. So take good care of yourself. Stay hydrated. That's really important for the next few days or so. You may have some vivid dreams. That would be very normal too, because dreams are subconscious processing. So if that happens, don't worry. Just know that that's a very normal part of this healing process. So remember, watch this as much as you feel called to. You'll get a different healing each time. And if you liked this work and you're interested in doing a personal energy healing, a one-on-one session, I would be happy to work with you. Click on the link in the description where it says work with me to schedule a free consultation. If you're looking for help with getting your confidence back after being in a toxic relationship so you can go out there and date with hope, with optimism, then check out this video here.